Hello everyone. Let me clear one thing today. Internships are not just for coders. They are also for finance students, for business students, for marketing students, for science students and for everyone. Every day I get DMs and comments saying, "Ma'am, non-tech students के लिए कोई internship है क्या? Finance में internship कैसे मिलेगी? Business students के लिए कोई internship बताओ." So in this video, I have done the homework for all of you. Whether you are from finance, business, marketing, or even fashion, in today's video, I will take you through 8 non-tech internships at some of the biggest brands, their eligibility, their stipend, how to apply, and the exact hiring process step by step. Towards the end, I have also included exclusive internship programs for women returning to work. So be sure to watch until the end and like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. In today's video, I will cover Goldman Sachs Summer Analyst Internship, Wakefit Sleep Internship, Physical Research Laboratory Summer Internship Program, Amazon Finance Analyst Internship Program, Ministry of External Affairs Internship, RBA Internships, and Goldman Sachs Returnship Program, and also Razor Pay Resume with Razor Pay Internship. So let's start with an internship program with one of the biggest investment banks in the world, that is Goldman Sachs. The company is inviting interns for their summer analyst internships for multiple roles like sales and marketing, asset management, and compliance across their India offices. These are 9 to 10 week summer internships for students who are currently pursuing a bachelor's or master's degree. The best part about the summer analyst internship is that you do not need a prior finance background and you will receive a training that will help you excel in the role. As an intern at Goldman Sachs sales and trading team, you will work with Fortune 500 companies and high net worth clients on a variety of projects. On the other hand, as an asset management intern, you will assist the team in providing investment and advisory services to the clients. These internships are currently live, and if you're wondering how you can apply for these internships, then the answer is simple. You can apply either via Goldman Sachs official career page or via Internshala. But for that, you have to register on internshala.com and browse all the available Goldman Sachs internships on Internshala and select the one you want to apply for. And once you have applied, then the first step will be the application screening round. To qualify in this stage, you have to make sure that you highlight your academic achievements and grades, you show your leadership qualities and experience, and passion for relevant role. A resume advice guide from Goldman Sachs is also available on their website. You can check. If you get shortlisted, you will go through a video interview. Here, you will be asked to answer a series of questions that will evaluate your behavioral skill, analytical thinking, and problem-solving abilities. The final round in the process will be Super Day, which is a series of 2 to 5 interviews with the teams you will be working with. These interviews will check your job-specific knowledge like interpersonal skills and cultural fitness. If you clear these rounds, you will work with one of the biggest investment banks in the world. Up next, we have one of the most incredible internship ever, because in this internship, you will get paid up to 10 lakhs for 2 months, and that too just to sleep. Yes, Wakefit has an annual flagship internship event called the Wakefit Sleep Internship, where interns get to showcase their art of professional napping. That is, you will get paid to sleep. And now the best part. Anyone can apply for this internship. It doesn't matter what your degree or qualifications are. As long as you like to sleep, you can apply. And here's how this internship works. Every year, around February, Wakefit opens applications for this internship. You can easily apply via a simple application form on the Wakefit website or via Internshala. If you're shortlisted, you will be asked to send a video testimonial or video resume that describes your love for sleep and how good you are at sleeping. After the video stage, there will be a personal interview for further shortlisting. Now, if you are selected, then Wakefit will send you one of its mattresses along with a sleep tracking kit. And your job will simply be to sleep for at least 9 hours. The sleep tracking kit will monitor the quality of your sleep, which will help Wakefit in deciding the winners. Every intern gets rupees 1 lakh just for participating. And the winner, or the sleep champion as Wakefit calls them, takes home up to rupees 10 lakhs. Since the application for 2026 are not open yet, keep an eye on Wakefit's social media channels and on Internshala to find out the exact dates when the applications open. Now, the next internship is for students from science background, and it gives you a platform to interact with scientists. Yes, I'm talking about the summer internship program at Physical Research Laboratory India, that is PRL. It is basically a unit of the Department of Space, Government of India. It conducts research in areas like astronomy and astrophysics, space and atmospheric science, at atomic, molecular, optical and theoretical physics and more. Students who are pursuing a bachelor's or master degree in a science-related field are eligible for this internship. You can see the details of the eligibility on your screen. PRL offers a 2-month-long hybrid internship. There are a variety of projects at research lab that you can choose from. So here's how you can apply. Step 1 is, once the application are released, you will find a list of available projects on internship page. Each project will also include the contact details of its supervisor. Then go through the list and select the projects that match your interest, skill and academic background. Then contact the project supervisor via email. In your email, express your interest in their project. Highlight your relevant qualifications, skills and experience, and essentially give them a strong reason to shortlist you. Each project supervisor typically selects around 2 interns, though the final number is entirely at the supervisor's discretion. If the supervisor finds you suitable and agrees to take you on as an intern, they will give you their approval. Fill out the official application form for formal processing after receiving your supervisor's consent. The supervisor will then forward your confirmation to the dean's office, finalizing your candidature from their end. If selected, then you will have to carry out the necessary formalities like submitting recommendation letter from your HOD and principal, an undertaking form and a consent form from the PRL project supervisor. While this is an unpaid internship, you will receive a certificate from the lab. The application usually open in March, so keep an eye out for this opportunity on PRL's official website. Next, if you are from a finance background and dream of working with one of the biggest companies in the world, then this one is for you. Right now, Amazon India is offering multiple finance analyst internships across different teams and departments. But here's the catch. These roles fill up really fast, so you need to apply as soon as possible. So let me talk about what these internships are all about. Amazon India is hiring finance analyst interns for its finance and business teams. These internships are mainly for students from a finance background, especially CA students who are in their training period or looking for some corporate experience. As an intern, your job will revolve around preparing and analyzing financial data that directly influences Amazon business decisions. You may be placed with teams like Inco Finances, accounting, or the core finance team itself. And these roles are spread across different business lines. So you might be working with Amazon.in, the main e-commerce platform, Prime Video, Amazon Pay, or Amazon Transport Services. Now let me tell who can apply. Students pursuing finance or CA with at least a year of previous finance or accounting internship experience are eligible. You should have a working knowledge of tools like Excel, SQL, Oracle, and more. And you should understand financial KPIs, budgeting, and financial reporting. Now the big question is, how do you apply for these internships? There are 2 ways to do so. You can apply directly through Amazon's career website or via Internshala. Once you have applied, Amazon hiring process will have 3 rounds. Round 1 will be online assessments at Amazon. There are 2 types of assessments. Work style assessment, where they assess your working style and values. Work sample simulations, where they evaluate your job-specific knowledge and skills. To give you a clearer idea, if you are applying for a finance internship, there will be 2 online assessments. One that tests your knowledge of financial concepts, another that has behavioral questions based on Amazon's leadership principles. Round 2 here will be the pre-screening interview. This is a simple get-to-know-you chat. Mostly the questions here will revolve around your past experiences and projects. Round 3 will be the interview loop. Now the interview loop is simple. You will face 2 rounds of interview where the interviewer will evaluate your job specific skills. You will be asked questions related to finance and accounting principles and may be given guesstimates and case studies to solve. Now the next 2 internships are for all the students who have always wanted to work with the government. Let's start with one of the most popular ones, the MEA internship. The Ministry of External Affairs that manages India's foreign policy and international relations offers a 6-month internship to final year undergraduate students and recent graduates across the country. The internship takes place in 2 terms. For term 1, they accept applications from January to February, and the internship takes place from April to September. So you can start preparing for it because you can apply for January session easily. For term 2, they open applications from July to August. There is one important thing to note here that not everyone can apply for both terms. Some states and UTs are only eligible for term 1, while others can apply in term 2. You can see the list of states and UTs on the screen. Only final year undergraduate students and recent graduates are eligible to apply for this internship. MEA internships introduce you to the process of formulating foreign policies and how they are implemented. The ministry pays you a monthly stipend of Rs 10,000. Now let me tell you how to apply for the MEA internship. The process is quite simple and you can apply directly through the MEA internship portal. There are only 2 steps that you need to follow. First, register on the MEA internship portal. Second is fill out the application form. Now, if you are shortlisted in the application screening, then you will be invited for a personal interview. Now, let me talk you about the another popular government internship that is of RBI, the Reserve Bank of India. It controls the country's money, policies and financial systems. RBI offers 2 internships, RBI summer placements and RBI research internships. If you are curious about how the Reserve Bank of India works and want to explore the central banking environment, then you should go for an RBI summer placement. The application usually open from 15th October to 15th December and you can apply if you are in the pre-final year of any of the degrees shown on the screen. This is a 3-month internship offering a stipend of 20,000 per month and you will be placed at one of the RBI's offices across India depending on where your college is located. The application process is completely online through RBI's official website. You will need to fill out the application form. Now let me talk about the RBI research internship. If you are interested in research related to central banking or planning to pursue a PhD in economics, banking or finance, then you should go for RBI research internship. It is a 6-month internship based in Mumbai and you can apply to intern with any one of the 4 RBI departments depending on your background. The eligibility criteria will also depend on the department you are applying for. You can see all the details on the screen. You can see that they do not ask for prior work experience, but they prefer if you have working knowledge of tools like MATLAB, Tableau, Power BI or programming languages like Python and R. You can easily learn these tools and languages in just 4 to 6 weeks with the help of short-term online courses available on Internshala. So you can apply between July and November if you want to start your internship in January. To apply for the RBI summer internship, you have to download their application form from the official website. On the website, you will find the link to download the application form and the email addresses of each department. Fill out the form and email to the department you want to intern at, along with your CV, references and statement of purpose. If you're selected, then RBI will pay you a stipend of rupees 45,000 per month. So far we have talked about internships for college students and recent graduates. But internships are not limited to just those. There are many women in India who take a career break to take care of their personal commitments. So I will include 2 internship programs in this video which are specifically designed for women returning to work. First up is that we have Goldman Sachs Returnship Program. Goldman Sachs is offering a 12-week paid internship in asset and wealth management to women who want to return to work. To be eligible for this internship, you must have a bachelor degree along with a few years of work experience. Last but not the least, we also have the Resume with Razor Pay internship. It is a 6-month internship with a highly competitive stipend for women who have taken a career break. The most important part that this internship is currently live. So jaldi se iska process and eligibility samajh lete hain. So while this internship is with Razor Pay engineering team, you do not need to have any technical skills like coding to apply for it. This is essentially a program management role where you will work with multiple teams to guide project execution. You can see the eligibility criteria for this internship on the screen. The application process is quite easy. You will find the application form on the internship listing itself. Fill out your personal information, work experience and detail about your career break and submit it. Shortlisted women will go through 4 rounds in the hiring process. First, there will be an online assessment to assess your aptitude skills as well as your job specific skills. Next, there will be a technical interview where the hiring team will evaluate whether you have the right knowledge and skills to excel at the job. The interviewer will assess your planning and prioritization skills, program management skills, interpersonal skills and your leadership qualities. If you clear this round, you will be invited for a managerial round where you will meet the hiring manager or the senior management of the team. They will assess your overall suitability for the role and your behavioral skills. Finally, there will be an HR interview to conclude the process. With that, I come to the end of the video. I have tried my best to cover non-tech internships from diverse background so that there is something for everyone who is watching this video. If you would like me to make more videos on non-tech internships, do let me know in the comments and do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you find this content useful. Until then, all the best.